Hey guys, Willie James here from Dreamhouse Music. In this video, we're going to do the G flat major scale. We're going to do hand separate, right and left, 2 octaves, hand separate, hands together, 1 octave, and then the formula for making the major scale, but we're going to apply it to the G flat major scale. Please like and subscribe to share with the rest of the gospel piano community, and hopefully you like it. So I'm going to play G flat major scale right through, and then I'm gonna break it down. All right, so all right, here we go. Right hand. Okay, very straightforward. As always, we number our fingers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, from our thumb is 1 all the way to the pinky is 5. Okay, so for G flat, as we pull up the diagram here, so we start on G flat, so G flat, okay, and we start on finger number 2 like so. All right, then you go to A flat, finger number 3, and B flat, finger number 4. Okay, then to get to C flat, okay, you cross under to your thumb. Okay, then you recenter your hand, then you go up, so D flat on finger 2, finger 3 on E flat, then we got to pivot again, so we pivot on finger 3 to our thumb like so, and then back to G flat, and then we simply go down back to F, pivot to finger 3, E flat, D flat, C flat, B flat, A flat, and then G flat. All right, pretty straightforward. Let's go to left hand. We're gonna start from G flat down here, left hand. Actually, no, let's go here. Okay, so G flat major scale, left hand. Okay, so with our left hand, again, thumb is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, pinky is 5. So in this case, we start on finger 4 with our left hand, starting on G flat, and then we go up. Okay, so G flat, finger 3, A flat, finger 2 on B flat, then thumb on C flat, and then we go finger 3 on D flat, 2 on E flat, 1 on F, and then finger 3 on G flat, and then back down, right? And then finger 3 on D flat, we have to pivot to C flat like so. You just swivel your thumb under your middle finger, recenter, and then go down. Okay, now I'm going to do 2 octaves right hand. Now, when you're going up 2 octaves, right? So we're going from, let's say, we'll go from, the original G flat. That's 1 octave. This is 2 octaves. Okay, if you're a beginner, an octave is 8 steps higher. So from G flat to G flat is 8 steps if you count up the major scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is an octave, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is another octave. So that's 2 octaves. Okay, you're just continuing, that's all really, but let's go through it. All right, that's 1 octave complete. Let's keep on going. Same fingers, and back down. Just go nice and steady. You can go slower than this. You can also slow down this video if you have to. Okay, let's do G flat major scale, left hand, 2 octaves. Okay, so we completed 1 octave, and you just keep on going, just as before. The reason I'm doing 2 octaves is because as a beginner, you want to master and visualize all the keys on the keyboard and be able to visualize all the scales. I'm just doing 2 octaves, but you could do, you know, all the octaves, right? You could do all the octaves. So from G flat all the way down here to G flat up here, both hands. But for time's sake, I just did 2 octaves, okay? All right, so now hands together. Hands together is good for coordination. I highly recommend you master hands separately first. Don't rush the process. Be able to play both hands separately with your eyes closed before doing hands together, all right? So here we go. So it's the same finger position as if you're doing hands separately. And you just go nice and slow and steady. See, by the time we reach C flat, the right hand had to pivot, right? Then we go up. Left hand has to pivot to D flat, E flat. Right hand pivots. And then finishing off on the octave. Okay, very straightforward. You could pause and rewind this video if you have to. Now let's talk about the formula for building the major scale. Let's say you don't have your major scale handy in front of you. There's a formula that you can use to build a major scale from any note, any black or white note. You should be able to make a major scale, okay, which is the foundation for making all your chords and melodies in any genre of music. So in this case, we're in G flat, so we're going to build a G flat major scale with the formula. Okay, all right, that's the formula. WWH, WWWH. Okay, 2 W's and an H, 3 W's and an H. What does W mean? It's a whole step. A whole step is when you go from one note and you go up 2 steps. So 2 steps or 2 half steps is a whole step. So it's like skipping a note in between. Okay, so for instance, for the first 2 notes of the G flat major scale, the root note or the starting note is G flat, the second note is A flat. The distance between G flat and A flat is called a whole step. A half step, which is the H, so W is whole step, the H, which is half step, is just from one note to the very next note, black or white note. Okay, so from G flat to G is a half step. So we'll say that from G flat to A flat is 2 half steps or 1 whole steps. Math is everywhere, folks. All right. So to build a major scale from G flat, start on your root. Okay, start on your first note, which is the name of the scale. And then so it's W, W, H, right? G flat and A flat is whole steps. A flat, B flat is a whole step. And then B flat to C flat is a half step. Okay, so root, W, W, H, W, 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 H. So from C flat to D flat is a whole step. D flat to E flat is a whole step. E flat to F is a whole step. And F to G flat is a half step. All right. If I did that formula, WWH, WWWH, on any note, I would create a major scale. So, for example, if I decided I needed to make the A major scale, I'd apply the same formula. I'll speed up a little bit here. But A, right? W, W, H, W, 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 H. Right? And I did that super fast. But if you did the same thing, slowly at your own pace, if you're a beginner, you would get that. All right, and I could do that on all 12 unique notes on the keyboard. Okay, so hopefully this video helped. Want to learn how to play even more gospel chords without theory overwhelm? Simply download the Top 7 Beginner Gospel Chords PDF by clicking the link in the description. You'll learn about the top 7 must-know gospel chords and how to use them in gospel songs you already know. Again, to get access, hit that link below, and I'll see you on the inside.